It's Retro Renaissance Channel. Abundant topics, let's take them one by one.
Hey there, music lovers. Welcome back to Retro Renaissance. Today we're taking a trip down memory lane to explore some of the hit pop tunes from the 80s that you might not hear about much anymore. With that, rock stars, let's go.
It's all right here. Subscribe to Retro Renaissance Channel.
Clap on, clap off.
Hello, it's me again. Don't you know it's hard to keep a good woman down?
I Want to Have Some Fun is a song by British singer Samantha Fox. It was released as the title track on her fourth studio album titled I Want to Have Some Fun in 1988. The song was written by Full Force, a production group known for their work in R&B and hip-hop, and produced by the same group.
I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. Move my body all night long. Move my body all night long. I wanna have some fun.
I Want to Have Some Fun is an upbeat dance pop track with elements of R&B and hip-hop. The song's lyrics revolve around the theme of, well, having fun, with Samantha Fox expressing her desire to enjoy life and have fun. The song was well received and became one of Samantha Fox's most notable hits.
Have you ever,
What?
What? Slept with someone, Oh, we can talk. I mean, it's 1986.
Can I have a glass of water?
Yes, absolutely. Then you'll tell me everything. Have you? Here.
Yeah, tell her, please.
Did you tell
Did
her?
I tell her?
Oh,
No.
well, you know about him. I'm just curious. Well, you're 19 and you're great looking, and it's a different world now. Have you ever slept with anyone? I'm just curious.
Oh, I've got this great teddy bear I sleep with every night.
Yeah, but you know.
It achieved commercial success in several countries, including the United States, where it reached the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 8. The song also performed well in other parts of the world, contributing to the album's overall success.
It's my turn. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun.
As with many of her other songs, I Want to Have Some Fun showcased Samantha Fox's strong and distinctive vocals, as well as her ability to deliver catchy and infectious pop tunes. The track remains a popular dance anthem from the late 1980s and is still enjoyed by fans of the era's music. Although you don't hear much about Samantha Fox now, or even her songs, it is one that at the time, everybody was able to dance to.
On a paradise island.
You should be so lucky.
It's all in your super soaraway sun this week.
All that a woman should be, and I dedicate my life to you always.
Next up, we have Always by Atlantic Starr. The song Always is a classic R&B ballad by the American band Atlantic Starr. It was released in 1987 as part of their album All in the Name of Love. The song was written by David Lewis and Wayne Lewis, members of the band.
How did you fall in with such bad company?
It wasn't my fault.
Really? No, seriously, you guys have been together for a while, and then all of a sudden you have a female lead singer, vocalist join the... How does this happen?
Well, in the middle of this album, the group kind of split up and stuff, and we were looking for a female vocalist, and at the time me and Wayne was doing a demo on Barbara, and like I said, the group had dispersed and stuff, and we needed a female vocalist, so...
Were you just hanging around the studio?
No, I've been knowing him for quite a while, about 6 years.
And produced by David Lewis and Wayne Lewis, along with James Anthony Carmichael. Always is one of, if not the most popular track from Atlantic Starr. It remains a beloved wedding song and love song to this day. The track's heartfelt lyrics express deep and unconditional love, making it a favorite for romantic occasions. The song's melodic and soulful vocals, combined with its emotional lyrics and beautiful instrumentation, contributed to its widespread appeal and success. Upon its release, Always achieved significant commercial success. It topped the Billboard Hot 100 chart, making it the band's first and only #1 hit in the United States. The song also reached #1 on the adult contemporary chart. Internationally, Always performed well in various countries, further solidifying its status as a timeless love song. Over the years, Always has been covered by numerous artists and has been featured in various movies, TV shows, and commercials, further cementing its place in popular culture. Atlantic Starr themselves was a successful R&B and soul band that achieved several other notable hits during the 1980s and early 1990s, such as Secret Lovers, Masterpiece, and If Your Heart Isn't In It. However, Always remains their most iconic and recognizable song, even though oftentimes we forget to add it to our playlist.
What's the toughest thing about touring? Why don't you answer that?
All the traveling, I think. Sometimes it can be nice and people think you just have a lot of fun going from city to city, but you never get to see where you are. You just basically see the hotel rooms and the place you're playing, and then you leave that city.
Ooh, you can't tell me you don't miss me, girl. No, I think I might know you too well. Oh, I wonder what you'd say.
In the 80s, you arguably couldn't get any bigger than Hall and Oates. With songs such as Man-Eater and Private Eyes, they were always playing on MTV and our radio stations. However, the song One on One was an odd hit. Despite the 1982 song's incessant and somewhat puzzling sports metaphor,
Playing on the team. Ooh, it seems I don't get time out anymore. Oh, would it change if we set the pace? Face to face, no one even tried to score.
or perhaps because of the tenacity Daryl Hall employs in conveying it, this haunting, moody ballad from Hall and Oates has a tendency to stick in our gut. It successfully revisits the brooding sense of paranoia that the duo has hinted at previously, but in this case, the entire song reeks of compelling self-absorption that makes for a pretty compelling musical drama.
I met John. I was promoting my first single. I had a band, I had a group called the Temp Tones, and we had a single that we were promoting around the Philadelphia area, and we were doing one of those things where you'd go. It was a complete R&B crowd, and we were on a second floor. We went down in a lift together in an elevator, and I said hello to John. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And that was it. And I found out he was also a freshman at Temple, and so then we started talking, and we realized, of course, we like the same kind of music.
One on One was released in 1982 and was the third single from their album H2O. The song was written by Daryl Hall and John Oates and Sarah Allen, who were frequent collaborators on many Hall and Oates hits. One on One is a catchy and upbeat pop rock track with elements of R&B and soul. The song's lyrics speak about romantic encounters between two people and the desire for a more intimate one-on-one connection. The track's infectious melody, along with Daryl Hall's soulful lead vocals and John Oates' harmonies, contributed to its popularity and chart success. Upon its release, One on One performed well on the music charts. It reached number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming one of Hall & Oates' many top 10 hits. Even though it was a hit, it was often overshadowed by their other songs. However, their unique blend of rock, pop, and R&B elements garnered them a massive fan base and commercial success, and One on One remains a classic song from Hall & Oates, and continues to be enjoyed by fans of their music. Its catchy melody and romantic theme have contributed to its enduring popularity and status as one of the duo's memorable hits.
One on one, I know I wanna play that one on one. I wanna play that game tonight. Is it love we're after? Is it love, is it love?
Is It Love is a song by the American pop rock group Mr. Mr. It was released as the lead single from their second studio album, Welcome to the Real World, in 1986. The song was written by the members of Mr. Mr., Richard Page, Steve George, Steve Ferris, and Pat Mostellato. Is It Love is an energetic and melodic pop rock song with a catchy chorus and driving rhythm. The lyrics of the song explore the complexities of love and relationships, questioning the nature of love and its authenticity. The song received positive reviews and achieved moderate success on the charts. It peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the United States, becoming one of Mr. Mr.'s several top 40 hits. The song also fared well on the adult contemporary chart. Welcome to the Real World, the album that Is It Love is featured on, was released in 1985 and became the band's most successful album. It produced several other hit singles including Broken Wings, which reached number 1, and Kyrie, which also reached top 10.
Take these broken wings and learn to fly again, learn to live so free. Till the end lays on down the road that I must travel.
Mr. Mr.'s music was known for its polished sound, intricate arrangements, and thoughtful lyrics. Although Is It Love might not be as widely remembered as their biggest hits, it remains a notable track in the band's discography and a representation of their distinctive pop rock style from the early 1980s.
Why don't you tell me? Is it love? Is it love?
Time in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow.
Lean On Me was a classic song, but in 1987, it was redone by Club Nouveau. Club Nouveau is an American R&B group that gained popularity in the late 1980s. They released their cover version of Lean On Me in 1987. The song was part of their debut album, Life, Love, and Pain. Club Nouveau's rendition of Lean On Me takes a contemporary R&B and dance approach to the classic soul song.
Lean on me, we are not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
The group infused the track with new instrumentation and arrangements, retaining the core message of unity and support. The song's catchy beats and uplifting vibe contributed to its success.
You know, we've been doing this for 28 years, and people think that, you know, when you say you've been doing it for 28 years, that it's just, you just go, you don't have a family, but we have families, we have children, you know, we have husbands and wives, brothers and sisters, so, you know, you have to put that, you know, this is just a job that you have to love to do it. You have to do it because you're passionate about it.
Upon release, Club Nouveau's version of Lean On Me became a massive hit. It reached the number 1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100, as well as the Hot Black Singles chart, now known as the Hot R&B/Hip-Hop Songs chart. The song's success helped propel Club Nouveau to prominence in the R&B and pop music scene during the late 1980s. Club Nouveau's version of Lean On Me also won a Grammy Award for Best R&B Song in 1987. It's essential to note that while Club Nouveau's version of Lean On Me brought new popularity to the song, the original version by Bill Withers remains a classic and timeless piece of music.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
Both renditions have left their mark on music history, offering different interpretations of the same powerful and uplifting message.
Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Long time ago when we was fab. Back when income tax was all we had.
Oh, and you didn't think I would leave out the legendary George Harrison, did you? Time to get fab with When We Was Fab. This song takes us on a psychedelic trip through George's Beatles days. Picture this, John, Paul, George, and Ringo wandering around a magical garden full of talking flowers. I mean, it sounds like a Beatle-themed Alice in Wonderland, right? Although, when he had his mind set on us, that was a much bigger hit. I totally love this song. It was released as a single from his 1987 album Cloud 9, and the song was co-written by George Harrison and Jeff Lynne, who also co-produced the track. When We Was Fab is a nostalgic and whimsical song that reflects on George Harrison's time as a member of the Beatles.
Yes. That's how I...
Big brother is watching you.
Whatever. Yoko sat in that very chair.
The title itself is a play on words using the slang fab, short for fabulous, which was popularized during the 1960s when the Beatles were at the peak of their fame and became the Fab Four.
And while you're in this world, the first gonna come and claim you.
The lyrics When We Was Fab references various aspects of the Beatles' career, including their iconic image, memorable performances, and significant cultural impact. The song touches on the Beatles' transition from being the Fab Four to pursuing individual paths after the band's breakup. Musically, When We Was Fab features the blend of pop, rock, and psychedelic elements, reminiscent of the Beatles' experimental style. George Harrison's distinct and soulful vocals shine through, and the track is characterized by its catchy melodies and upbeat instrumentation. When We Was Fab received positive reviews from music critics and found commercial success upon its release. While it didn't achieve the same level of chart-topping success as some of his other previous solo hits,
I got my mind set on you.
it remains a beloved and enduring song among his fans and continues to be a testament to his contributions to music and his legacy as a member of the Beatles.
Long time ago when we was fab. Well, it's alright, riding around in the breeze. Well, it's alright.
Speaking of George Harrison, let's talk about the Traveling Wilburys. End of the Line is a song by the supergroup The Traveling Wilburys, which consisted of the legends Bob Dylan, George Harrison, Jeff Lynne, Roy Orbison, and Tom Petty. The song was released in 1988 as part of their debut album, Traveling Wilburys Volume 1. The group was formed in 1988 as a collaboration between these renowned artists who came together to create music in a fun and spontaneous environment.
Sit around and wonder what tomorrow will bring. Maybe a diamond ring. Well, it's alright, even if they say you're wrong. Well, it's alright. Sometimes you gotta be strong. Well, it's alright, as long as you got somewhere to lay. Well, it's alright.
Each member adopted a pseudonym with the last name Wilbury, and they refer to themselves as half-brothers from a fictional family of musicians. End of the Line is a joyous and optimistic song that celebrates life and the journey through it. The lyrics deliver a message of hope, emphasizing no matter what happens, life goes on and one should keep moving forward. The track carries a sense of camaraderie and togetherness among the members, reflecting the genuine friendships that bonded them during the recording process. The song features distinctive vocals by each member of the band.
Jeff and I love the music of Roy Orbison, and it was a great thrill to get to write a song with him. When he came to do an album that Jeff was producing, they invited me over and I met Roy Orbison, and on that very day we sat down and wrote this song called You Got It.
And the music combines elements of folk, rock, and country, incorporating the musical styles for which each artist was known. The harmonies and instrumentation blend seamlessly. Tragically, shortly after the release of the album Traveling Wilburys Volume 1, Roy Orbison passed away, making End of the Line one of the last songs to feature his vocals. Despite this loss, the band continued their collaboration, releasing Traveling Wilburys Volume 3 in 1990, which also received critical acclaim. End of the Line received positive reviews from critics and became one of the most popular songs by the Traveling Wilburys. It achieved commercial success and charted well in various countries. The song's timeless message and enduring popularity of the Traveling Wilburys have made it a beloved classic among fans of these iconic musicians.
It's alright, even when push comes to shove. Well, it's alright, if you got someone to love. Oh,
We all know the B-52s for one song, Love Shack. However, in my opinion, their song Rome, which was released after, was a much better song. Rome is a song by the American new wave pop band the B-52s. It was released as a single from their 5th studio album Cosmic Thing in 1989, which also had Love Shack on it. But yes, before their hit Love Shack, they had already released 4 previous albums. The song was written by the band members Kate Pearson, Fred Schneider, Keith Strickland, and Cindy Wilson, along with Robert Waldrop.
Mainstream radio had a list of, if you like the Eagles, your friends drive Mercedes, and then at the bottom, if you like the B-52s, blah, 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 they borrow their friends' cars.
Rome is a catchy and upbeat song with elements of dance and rock. The lyrics convey a sense of wanderlust and adventure, encouraging listeners to explore new places and roam freely. The track's joyful and infectious melody, combined with the B-52's signature quirky style and energetic vocals, contributed to its popularity and chart success. Upon release, Rome performed well on the music charts. It reached the top 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the United States, becoming the B-52's biggest hit. The song also achieved success in other countries, further solidifying its status as one of the band's most iconic tracks. Rome was a significant comeback for the B-52s, as Cosmic Thing marked their return to the music scene after a few years of relative inactivity. The album as a whole was well received by critics and fans alike, and other successful singles, such as the aforementioned Love Shack and Deadbeat Club, helped make it a huge success. The B-52s are known for their blend of new wave and rock. Rome remains a fan favorite and a staple in their live performances, showcasing the enduring appeal of the band's music. However, at least in my world, when the B-52s come up, everyone talks about Love Shack, so I just wanted to show a little love for Rome. Next up, we got the electrifying So Alive by Love and Rockets. If this song doesn't make you want to strut your stuff like an 80s dance king or queen, nothing will. Pro tip, turn up the volume and practice your most dazzling dance moves. It's time to get your groove on. So Alive is a single by the British alternative rock band Love and Rockets. It was released as the lead single from their self-titled 4th studio album, Love and Rockets, in 1989. The band Love and Rockets was formed by members of the influential gothic rock band, Bauhaus. So Alive is a melodic and atmospheric song that showcases Love and Rockets' evolution from their gothic rock roots to a more alternative and psychedelic sound. The track features a dreamy guitar work, layered vocals, and a hypnotic rhythm, creating a unique blend of rock and ethereal elements. Lyrically, So Alive expresses feelings of passion and renewal. The song's emotionally charged lyrics convey a sense of awakening and being fully present in the moment, capturing the intensity of being deeply in love.
We always said that we'd work together again anyway, particularly us three. I mean, it's just like a chemistry that we had musically that always seems to work. And we just went to rehearsal just after Christmas. And the first rehearsal, well, we just thought we'd try Wall of Confusion. It's something that we wanted to do for a cover. Well, it was Kevin's idea. And it seemed to work straight away, you know, within the first sort of 20 minutes, half hour, it seemed to come together immediately, although we hadn't worked with each other for about 18 months or so.
Upon its release, So Alive achieved significant success on the music charts, becoming Love and Rockets' biggest commercial hit. The song's popularity also extended to other countries where it received substantial airplay and acclaim. The success of So Alive helped propel the album Love and Rockets to commercial success and critical acclaim. The album showcased a more accessible and diverse sound for the band, further establishing their reputation and the alternative rock scene of the late 1980s. Love and Rocket's career continued with several more albums and a loyal fan base. Over the years, So Alive remains one of their most recognizable and enduring songs, representing a pivotal moment in the band's musical journey and contributing to their lasting legacy in alternative rock music.
I feel I'm on top again, baby. That's got everything to do with you. I'm alive. So alive.
Something in the moonlight catches my eye. The shadow of a lover goes dancing by. Looking for a little bit of love to grow. So give me love, give me heart and soul.
Meet T'Pau, a band with a name so cool it makes you feel like you're joining a secret sci-fi society. They brought us the electrifying anthem, Heart and Soul, and boy did it hit us right in the feels. It was released as the lead single from their debut album Bridge of Spies in 1987. The band was fronted by lead singer Carol Decker, who became the face and voice of the band. Heart and Soul is an energetic and catchy pop rock song with a powerful chorus. The song features a blend of rock guitar riffs, synthesizers, Decker's distinctive vocals, which helps set it apart from other pop songs of the time. Lyrically, Heart and Soul is about the intensity of love and deep emotional connection between two people. The song's lyrics describe the overwhelming feeling of being consumed by love and the desire to fully embrace and express those emotions.
And you and I walked past each other in the exact same jacket. It was a beautiful purple silk jacket, went tight to the waist with a little peplum.
Yeah, the peplum.
It was this colour, and you and I just went, cool jacket, and then sort of walked past each other. In the tabloids the next day, we had a huge fight.
Oh, really?
And I hid under a table and sulked.
Oh, no.
But why the tabloids put me under the table?
Upon its release, Heart and Soul was a massive hit for T'Pau. It topped the charts in the United States and became a top 10 hit in various countries, including the United Kingdom. The song's popularity helped propel the album Bridge of Spies to commercial success, earning critical acclaim and establishing T'Pau as a significant presence in the 1980s pop music scene. The success of Heart and Soul led to T'Pau's continued popularity throughout the late 1980s and early 1990s. While they did not achieve the same level of international success with other singles, T'Pau remains fondly remembered for their signature hit. Heart and Soul is often regarded as one of the standout songs from the 1980s, with its catchy melody and powerful vocals making it a timeless pop rock anthem, even if we sometimes forget what an amazing song it was. So there you have it. Our magical tour through time and music has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed this adventure as much as I did. And just remember, friends, the power of music knows no bounds, and it's here to brighten our days, make us smile, and feel. And songs from the 80s capture that magic moment like nothing else. A like and subscribe would be musical, because I have more entertaining stories and musical escapades, because there's no decade like the 1980s, and I'll say that as long as I'm allowed to be on this planet. Until next time, stay fabulously funky and keep those good vibes rolling.